What's up guys, Labelifts here. In today's video I'm going to show you what I eat in a typical day while training to put on size and strength. Things have been going well since then. I've definitely put on some size and I've been getting stronger in all of my lifts. I figured this would be an ideal time to show you how my diet has progressed and how I'm currently eating in order to reach my size and strength goals. And with that out of the way, let's get started. Alright guys, so we're starting things off with a quick shot of the physique. I'm currently weighing in at 188 pounds right now, which is an 8-pound increase since my last full day of eating video. It's been 12 weeks since I switched up my diet and I'm happy with the results I've been getting so far. The current macro breakdown is as follows: 188 grams of protein, 113 grams of fats, 283 grams of carbs, all in a total of 2,900 calories. So we're starting things off with some breakfast. Making some crescent rolls real quick, pop them in the oven for about 10 minutes. Look at that, they're ready to go, nice and golden brown. Since our oven is nice and preheated, next we're moving on to hash browns. Throw these in for about 20 minutes and we'll move on to the next step of breakfast. Moving on, we're going to start cracking some eggs for the next part of breakfast. Eggs are pretty much a staple in all of my breakfast meals as they are a good source of protein and they're pretty cheap and affordable. Whisk it up using a fork. You can use a whisk too, but I like to use a fork to keep it simple. Throw a little bit of olive oil in there and then pour all the eggs into the pan. Make sure you get all of it. Up next, a little bit of seasoning, followed up by some plant-based chorizo for added protein. Once you got it all in there, start cooking it up until it's cooked all the way through. Right around here, our hash brown should be done. Look at that, nice and crispy. And let's not forget our condiments. Said it in the last video, but don't forget condiments have calories too. And that's our breakfast. It breaks down to 38 grams of protein, 52 grams of fat, and 75 grams of carbs for a total of 920 calories. After a few hours, it's time for a protein shake. I don't go overboard with my protein shakes and usually only have one a day and get the rest of my protein from food. Throw in an apple and there you have snack number 1. Protein 45 grams, fats 8 grams, carbs 39 grams for a total of 408 calories. This is the perfect snack to hold me over until lunchtime. Speaking of lunch, it's that time. Now I'm making a sandwich using this high protein bread. Throw it in the toaster. Chop up some onions. Slice up a little bit of cheese. Throw in some deli slices. Now that your bread is nice and toasted, we'll add a little bit of mayo. Remember, mayo has a lot of calories, so we're just going to use a teeny little bit and spread it on there using the knife. A little bit goes a long way. A little bit of Cholula, give it some spice. Spread that on there nice and good. Make sure it gets all over. And then we'll start building our sandwich. Throw the deli slices on, followed by our cheese. Put a little bit of that onion on there. And then just to top it off, we'll put in this cabbage mix. Give it some nice crunch. And for some added protein, some plant-based crispy chicken tenders. And there you have it, guys. Lunch is 45 grams of protein, 23 grams of fat, 33 grams of carbs, and for a total of 519 calories. Once work's done, I like to go on a quick afternoon walk before my second snack, high protein cereal. With oat milk, which is also high in protein. So you have your bowl, just measure out the protein. I like to use 2 servings, so that's a total of 16 grams right there. Followed by a serving of this cereal, which is a total of 12 grams. So altogether, that's 28 grams for just a bowl of cereal. And there's snack number 2, guys. 28 grams of protein, 16 grams of fat, 62 grams of carbs for a total of 504 calories. Also, guys, don't forget to stay hydrated throughout the day. Water is essential for all your bodily processes. Time for the final meal of the day, dinner. We're going to start off by boiling up some water and cooking up some good old brown rice. Key thing when cooking brown rice, guys, is make sure that you have enough water in there, because if not, it's not going to cook all the way through and it'll be super dry. Just a quick tip. Once you got the water boiling, bring it down to a simmer and put the lid on. And while our brown rice is cooking, we're going to chop up some veggies. Gonna throw in a little bell pepper. Followed by some onion. White or purple, it doesn't really matter. That's more of a personal preference. They have about the same nutritional content. And some cabbage. I like to chop it up into a bunch of small pieces. You'll see why as I add it to the remainder of the dish. We're going to add some seitan in, another plant-based high-protein alternative. So a little bit of olive oil. And once our pan is nice and hot, oil's all over the pan, we're going to go ahead and throw in our seitan and start cooking it. You can hear the nice sizzle on the oil. Make sure to use a spatula to spread it around. We want it to cook thoroughly all the way through. Throw a little bit of seasoning on there. And my personal little touch, just some balsamic vinegar. Go ahead and stir that all up in there. Make sure it absorbs all the flavor. And then we're going to start adding our chopped up veggies. You don't want to throw it all in at once, because the seitan will take longer to cook than the veggies. And there we're going to put a lid on it to make sure it cooks all the way through, stirring occasionally. Look at that shot. It looks delicious. Once we have everything ready, we're going to start building our bowls, starting with the rice first. And then we'll slowly add in the seitan, and the stir fry mix. One condiment that I love to add is hoisin. It doesn't have too many calories and it's very tasty. Just lather it on there ever so lightly. And then top it off with some crispy wontons. And there we have dinner, guys. It's 33 grams of protein, 19 grams of fat, 27 grams of carbs for a total of 423 calories. All that's left to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the dinner. But wait, for dessert, there's actually a low-calorie ice cream bar. Mint chocolate chip is the best flavor. Don't challenge me on it. It is 7 grams of protein, 3 grams of fat, 18 grams of carbs for a total of 127 calories. And there's our total for the end of the day. Not 100% spot on, but close enough. Remember the 80-20 rule. As long as you're 80% of the way there, you will see results. And that's how I'm currently eating in a nutshell, guys. The point of this video is to show you that you can strategically increase your calories in order to fuel muscle growth without going completely overboard. Just because you're bumping up your calorie intake doesn't mean you should throw nutrition to the wayside and get all your calories from fast foods and sweets. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on how my diet changes in the following months. With summer right around the corner, I'll be shifting gears soon and slowly begin to transition into a cut. So keep a lookout for that. And that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope this video has shown you some inside perspective on how I currently eat in order to reach my size and strength goals. As always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Leva Lifts signing out. Have a good one, guys.